Welcome to your Inspirational Astrology Horoscope for Monday, October 20th, 2014. I'm astrologer David Palmer, the Leo King, here to illuminate the collective consciousness. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, and over the weekend I processed my astrology classes, and I'm going to put the all-in-one package that gives you all 4 astrology classes half off. Usually it's $150. Right now, this week only, it's on sale for $75. Make sure you check out my website, inclusiveiastrology.com, and you can download the whole package. And this is a week we need to talk about. That is because we are going to have one of the most powerful weeks of the year, probably the most. Yes, I know the Cardinal Cross was very intense, but this week is a real big purge and karma being sown and woven in such powerful ways. It really is extreme. And today, it's interesting to see Mercury in the North Node conjunct to get some clarity. And clarity is not the easiest. In the middle of a Mercury retrograde, in the middle of all these planets that have been in Libra, we can tend to be, weighing so much out, looking on both sides of the fence and then sitting on both sides. And it's been a little difficult. And it can be empowering, though, as sometimes you do have to see both sides of the fence in order to really understand things. And today is a day for a lot of understanding. We've got the moon, finish off in Virgo, which is really good for feeling the reality. And, of course, sometimes it could be like every nook and cranny, really getting in your body. But really, spiritually, this has been a time to really understand what's going on and figure things out. And I feel that the universe has given a very clear signal of what's going on. This is what's going on. And this is the week that we're all going to face what's going on. And what is going on? Well, I think a lot of this is sewing up a lot of karma over the last couple years, as this is all the energy of where Saturn was in 2012. This was also, there was that Venus eclipse and Jupiter and Gemini. I mean, there's a lot of things ending in that period. That's for the deep astrology, like nerds. On a more simple level, everything is coming towards this long-term chapter ending in this other one that's been trying to get going to start. And that's the switchover of the Libra-Scorpio story. And you got to follow Saturn, as Saturn was in Libra from 2009 into 2012. And then here's Saturn that went into Scorpio in 2012 to 2015. We still are going to have it here. But there's this really powerful, this coming out of the end of Libra and moving into Scorpio. So there's a big chapter switching in our life. And it's all coming towards this week as a solar eclipse happens. But it's a day like today with Mercury in the North Node conjuncting that the universe is giving you clarity on what things are about, understanding why you've been reviewing, finding the right side of the fence or weighing certain things out. And there's a lot to pay attention to here. Now remember, Mercury will come back. But this is a unique perspective into why things are happening in your life. And today's a really good day to find this, especially as the moon will make a square to Mars today. It might be hard to have that extra strength. It might be hard to see bigger, as a moon in Virgo and a Mars in Sagittarius can be really off. As Mars wants to go big and open up all the doors, and a moon in Virgo is very particular on what door to open and if it should or not. And especially in the middle of this Libra, this could really be a day where maybe you don't need to leap so forward. There's things to review, still things to get clarity on. It might not be easy to jump into everything. Maybe it's okay to be a little paralyzed today. The energy is a little paralyzing. But I feel that it's here to make a big clarity, because this goes even deeper. Tuesday, Wednesday, the moon will be in Libra while the sun is finishing in Libra. So the sun and the moon are going to follow each other in a solar eclipse that happens on Thursday, where the moon and the sun will be in Scorpio Thursday, Friday. So the sun and the moon are about to follow each other for the next 4 days in a very karmic cycle. The last time this happened was May 20th of 2012, when on the 19th, or it was actually the 18th, the 19th, oh yeah, no, the 19th and the 20th, we had the sun and moon in Taurus. Then a solar eclipse happened on the 21st, and we had the sun and the moon finish off in Gemini that time, and that was like one of the most extreme chapter shifts of all time, I'll be honest. And so I feel that this one is going to be just as powerful, and it's coming at a very crazy time and a very deep time, and there's a lot of things to face. There's a lot of inner things in our world that we're facing, fears, overcoming, and this is the week. This is like Super Bowl week in astrology. So we start with the whole trumpets out and the announcers pointing things out today with Mercury in the North Node conjunction and the moon going void, which kind of makes things come a little slower. And then when it squares Mars, it's almost like things just don't go maybe the way you want to or take as much action as it should. And if you do, there's going to be that extra bit of push you have to put behind it. The card of the day is the Six of Swords upright. Just let Spirit take you where you got to go today. Don't try and push it too hard. The universe is pushing us all in a direction, and it's taking us somewhere great. So this is a day to really let Spirit take you where you need to go. And if it paralyzes you here, great. If you have to put a lot of work in and it finally gets you there, great. But this is a day where the universe is sending us all on a river down to a new place in our life. And this could be where you're having all new thoughts, all new feelings, all new clarity on what's going on. Extreme week, though. This is also the week that Mercury gets out of its retrograde and goes direct. So if you want to talk about a Super Bowl week in astrology, this is it. And we'll go deeper as we advance through the week. Check out my website, inclusiveiastrology.com. If you have any questions or if you want to have a one-on-one reading, thank you so much for all your support, and I will see you tomorrow.